10th grade year of high school. And I remember, well, I just finished freshman year, was about to get ready to go into 10th grade year. And he looked at me and he said, Justin, I want you to be one of the 2 percussion section leaders this year. And I'm like, dog, what? There's several people older than me. Like, why me? And then he looked at me, he said, I know you're going to your 10th grade year. I want you to do it. And I was like, okay. And there's probably plenty of things that I did wrong and didn't do right in that time. But it was one of the first places that I felt like I got the opportunity to lead, and for someone to like look at me and say, like, hey, no, we want you to do this. I know you feel like you might not be able to. I know you feel like you might not have everything that you need, but like, here's what we see in you, and we want you to do it. And that, I think, is really what kickstarted me into everything that God has been doing, because from 10th, really from like 9th, 10th, 11th grade year, I was putting all that focus into music. Like, honestly, I was probably practicing more in a day than most people were in a week.
How
like,
much?
I was getting to school at like 7:15, 7:30. And I would practice for an hour before school. We'd have an hour and a half percussion class right after that. I go to 3rd and 4th. I practice for another 30 minutes during lunch. We got 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And I would practice for another hour after school.
Dang.
But that was like what I wanted to do.
What'd you practice?
All the music, technique, different like patterns of things.
Right.
Like, one of the things that Mr. Burbank used to say was he would say all the time, you don't practice until you get it right. You practice until you can't get it wrong.
Ooh-wee.
And now that I've had to unlearn that in some ways and not seek perfection in other aspects of my life. But I think that was one of the things that made our percussion section really good, was because we would run it over and over and over and over again to the time when it was ready to go. There was no doubt in your mind that you were going to hit the right notes and play the right parts and all that. So
don't practice to get it right. You practice till you can't get it wrong.
Until you can't get it wrong.